What's up, guys? I'm sitting in a bench and it's the middle of the fucking night, and so I hope you guys don't mind the quality of the video. And I have a sore throat because I'm sick, and so yeah, shit sucks lately, but I'm still alive. I haven't filmed myself in ages. It feels like ages, and so here I am just talking to myself as people walk by and think I'm going nuts or whatever the fuck, but it's my life, not their life. I think I should talk about my favorite artists of all time, and I'm talking about music artists, not like Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael, none of those guys. Favorite artists. My first, I would say, favorite artist was Johnny Cash. I listened to him since I was in middle school, and I like his stuff. I like his albums and all that stuff. I like listening to Hurt, When the Man Comes Around, Folsom Prison Blues, Ring of Fire. Guy's a legend, and he's still a legend. He's still rocking. People listen to him all over the fucking world. And now my second favorite artist, there's nothing you could say about Johnny Cash that hasn't been said already. And the same thing goes with Kurt Cobain. My second favorite artist of all time. He got me through high school. Like, without him, I'm pretty sure I would have not made it past high school. But yeah, I listened to his stuff. I listened to lots of Nirvana. I think I listened to his whole discography. He's the only artist in which I listened to every single live performance that he's made, every single unreleased, incomplete track, every B-side, everything like that. Yeah, Kurt Cobain. Guy is a legend. It sucks that he did what he did to himself. Back then, that shit made me sad. To know a guy with great talent just, ended it all by his own hands. But, it'd be like that, right? Life is rough. Some people don't know how to cope and all that stuff. But, I'm much happier and content seeing someone be miserable than to take his own life. That may sound selfish, but that's just me. And the guy had it good. He had a family. The only problem was his childhood. He was just like roughed up as a kid, bullied and outcast, similar to my experience and all that stuff. Which is why I found him so relatable. And his songs, it like spoke to your soul. I hadn't heard anything like that until I discovered him, and I was like impressed right off the bat. And I had an uncle who put me onto him and Johnny Cash, and greatest uncle ever. They say his wife got him killed, Courtney Love, but I'm not really sure about that. I can't really say. I wasn't there. I don't know if it was all a setup or whatever, but it is what it is. The guy's not here. The guy's dead. So to me, that's like conspiracy territory. So I try not to fall into that stuff. Third favorite artist I discovered after Nirvana was Sublime. Because Nirvana, as good as it was so fucking depressing. Like, it was good for me, but it was just too depressing. I wanted to hear something that was uplifting, but I didn't know what to listen to. And then I listened to Sublime, and I like the tracks Bad Fish, Date Rape. What else? I don't know. In the End. Yeah, and that's one of the artists that I've almost heard all the live shows that he's had, similar to Nirvana. I listened to almost all their stuff, but not really. I also like the track DJs as well that Bradley wrote and all that stuff. Yeah, really awesome, good band, but then again, the guy pretty much killed himself because he was a heroin addict, and that's how he died. He died of an overdose. They died similar ages. I think Bradley Nowell was 28 years old, and then Kurt Cobain was 27. Kurt was a part of the 27 Club because there were so many artists like him that died during that age. Him, Jim Morrison, Jimi Hendrix. It's fucking crazy. It's like, what did these guys do to, like, I don't know, something seemed like fate, but I just think it's coincidence, you know. I try not to look deeply into a lot of stuff, but that's just me. Otherwise I'd fall into everything is all determined by fate, predetermined shit and all that stuff. It just sounds too good to be true, you know. Yeah, so here's my third favorite artist. And then we have, I discovered Rage Against the Machine, which ignited another part of me that I didn't know was there. And you know, I love their stuff. I almost listened to the entire discography as well. Just so many hits, like so many of them, but none of them are coming to mind. You just gotta hear it yourself. Listen to the entire discography and just listen to what they're about. The main guy, Zach De La Rocha, that guy is like an icon. And you know, I have my personal beliefs about things. I think Zach was one of those guys that he felt he could make a difference in the world with his music, with his songs. But I think the band broke up, and I think it's because he came disillusioned with the fact that he didn't really do much. He was I think he was a Marxist. All those guys were Marxist, communist supporters and all that stuff. And so they realized with the songs that they were making, you know, they were part of the machine. They weren't really making a difference. They were just making money for these corporations, for the music labels and all that stuff. And so I think Zach became quickly disillusioned with the fact that he was making a difference, that he was going to spread communism or whatever he wanted to spread. Which, you know, I'm all for it. I support a guy, you know, trying to live his life and, you know, accomplish his goals. But then eventually, I think they reunited, and Zach was more of the, like, oh, well, fuck it, you know, everyone likes this song, you know, I gotta stop being a curmudgeon, you know, just own up to it. And I think that's what he sort of did. Other favorite artists that I like Limp Bizkit. Say what you want about those guys if you think they're weird. Yeah, they're a little bit weird, but they make awesome songs. I like Soundgarden. I like Alice in Chains. All these grunge bands. What else do I like? Linkin Park goes without saying. But I stopped listening to their albums a long time ago. Gorillaz. They defined like my middle school and my they defined my middle school and high school experience. Gorillaz. Yeah. Death Grips. I'm just naming artists on the top of my head and not really talking about them, but yeah, Death Grips. I like Mac DeMarco sort of, but you know, not really. Crystal Castles, oh my god. Like, they were also my high school, but there's a lot of their songs have started popping up now. They're being used in memes. They're being used in like lots of videos and all that stuff. And you know, the band broke up because of something horrible that happened. You know, what happened to Alice it sucked so much. Like, she deserved way better. but their songs rock, and there's so many artists like them, but I can't name them all. I like this band called You Love Her Cause She's Dead, and you know, it's kind of cringe to say, but they were like Crystal Castles and all that stuff. And yeah, Green Day, yeah, so I also discovered these artists from playing Rock Band. I still remember that. I used to love playing the drums, and my brother used to play the guitar, and this was all my childhood when I was little. We no longer play that stuff, so you know, it was very fun while it lasted. So yeah, those are my favorite artists. I'll end the video now and see you guys in the next one.